Hello, everyone. Today I want to present the newest Life Auto panel. You'll notice when starting, you'll see the current version that I am running. Within this program, we have many options. I'm going to start by showing you the buttons. We have 1 through 18 on the first page with a back and a next. If we press next, we get 19 through 30. Over the last few months, we have added programs 23 through 30, which are new to the original 22 protocols when we launched the Life Auto panel. If you go back, it takes you to the first page. Next takes you forward. The center indicates the programs that I have already ran successfully, and they are shown with a check mark. If your program has problems, it will show something other than a check mark, which would be the X, which would mean the program did not start. And this is most usually caused by an issue with the Windows Task Scheduler. A non-launch sometimes is where a window interrupts it. Along with this yellow, it means the same thing. They are interrupted by a third-party software. The F8 indicates that you press the F8 and stopped the program yourself, and I will show you that button momentarily. And the blue clock is future protocols that will run at a later date, and we will demonstrate that also. Over here, you have an exit button to exit the program, and you have settings. Within the settings, you can modify your password to match the Life System password. These must match, and I do not suggest you modify unless you change your password for the first screen of the Life System. You can add protocols by purchasing new protocols using this button. The Reset Durations is a button that most usually used by our tech support team to recalibrate your timing of your programs. Each computer runs at different speeds, so sometimes this button has to be pressed to recalibrate the timing of each program in order for them not to interrupt each other. If you press this button, you're not going to hurt anything, but it is most usually used by our programmers. This is cleanup of old logs. It says it will keep 3 days in history and days to keep log history 60. You can change that. You never need to click on Run as Admin unless the programming team advises you. Language, you can change from English, French, and Spanish. Those are the options for language. We're going to stay in English. Now that we're back in here, I want to go over the File button. Under File, you have Run and Schedule, which you have those here. I do not use these, but they are just extra buttons, but you do have the same buttons at the bottom right-hand corner. Daily Reports. This will show you a log of everything that you ran. So on the 10th, it shows me a log. I ran on client number 16, the Prehons, and it ran for 50 minutes. I ran client number 16 on Tendinitis, and it ran for 81 minutes. I ran Prehons on client 20, and it ran for 45 minutes. So if you see the minutes here, you know that it ran successfully. And here is the next program, number 26, 114 minutes, respiratory support. So this just gives you confirmation that your programs ran successfully. Okay, you can close those. Under File, you have Client Reports. This is different. So I take this client, and it tells you what program you ran. So you notice I run 25 and 26 a lot on this, and even 30, the new Tendinitis. But the only one that you will actually have a folder with information in is number 25, the Prehons. And you will have print screens of the results of the hormone test, your reactivity, and your susceptibility. If you click on these and open them up, you have a record of what the results of that particular test was when you ran this program. It's very handy if you run overnight and you come in and you need to review the client's files. You can see the top acute and the bottom chronic for each client. Also, under client reports, if I choose one other than 25, which is pre-HANS, I'm going to get a rectification report. In this report, it shows the different calls and the percent of rectification. So we've got 44% on that one, 64% on that one, 20% on that one. There's a 0, a 59, a 96, a 70, a 94. So this gives you a record so that you can follow it through the week if you choose and see the increased rectification on each of the items within that program. The diagnostics report are reports for our programming staff, tech support, in order to help you if you run into an issue. Also, within this panel, on each of the protocols, if you hover over them, you see a total amount of time that each of those protocols need in order to run successfully. Each one of them has a time associated with it. In the help section, when you check for updates, it will tell you everything is up to date. If you check for updates and there is an update, it will tell you that an update is available and you will have to connect to the internet in order to make that update. Protocol descriptions. If you'll notice ADD, ADHD, autism, 70 minutes, and if I click on it, I get a description. And if you look, you have a description for all 30 protocols. You have frequently asked questions, and you have about, which shows you your current version of Life Auto Panel. Now let's schedule. So there's two ways of scheduling. I can place client number 97 and go to pre-HANS. And if you'll notice, it is 5:37 and I've got 5:41. It gives me 10 minutes ahead, but because we've been in here making this video, it used 6 of the minutes. So when I hit schedule, it'll say, are you sure it's going to start within 4 minutes? Yes, I'm sure. And then let's just say I want to schedule something that I scheduled before. I can hold the shift key down, highlight the first one, hold the shift key down, and I can schedule the next ones. Now, let's say I decided that I did not want to run those. Then I would highlight the first one, shift, highlight the last one, and it will say, do you want to delete these 5 tasks? And I said, yes. But then let's say I want to run one. So I'm going to run client number 16. And I think I've decided to run biofield protection. You can click and change your choice as many times as you want. You can schedule it or just run it. As you'll see, it's going through the process. It's choosing the language, signing in, no hands. Doing it's on its own. And if you look on the right-hand side, you'll see it's client number 16. You'll see that it's biofield protection. In the initialization, it will choose the client that you've chosen by number. It will calibrate. It will test geopathic stressors, balance geopathic stressors, and then it will go to the next item, which would be acumeridians. So it will go through these processes on its own without any hands. We pressed run, and if you would have scheduled, then according to the schedule of the one before, it would have started at 5:41, and it is 5:40 right now. As we talked about earlier, you can press the F8 at any point in your program. You will get a message that Life Auto Panel has stopped and the program will exit. Once you say OK, the life system will finish the task that it is working on and allow you to exit safely without causing any data loss. It will show that the program was stopped, and it shows when the next program is scheduled. So we stopped the program. If you look, we pressed F8 and stopped the program. The wonderful thing about this is you can schedule all night, and when you come in the next morning, you will have been able to run several clients during the night while you sleep and while they sleep. We have had great success and great results utilizing these programs. All of these programs are written by experts such as Christine Simon, Dr. Linda Henderson, Hans Stormer, Dr. Gina Killing, myself, and many others have had great input on each of these programs to ensure their effectiveness in helping our clients when working remotely. And this is the Life Auto Panel. Thank you.